she gives birth. And because the humans want the milk, they can't have the babies drinking the milk. So they separate the babies from the mother. They kidnap them, which causes the mothers a lot of grief. I actually witnessed this with my own eyes in Israel a few months ago. I was at a dairy farm pretending to be a tourist. I was just getting footage. It was the best I could do. And a baby had just been born. And the mother was licking the baby clean. The baby was just wet, lying in the dirt there. And a man came in with a wheelbarrow, with like a cage around the wheelbarrow. And he grabbed the baby away from the mother and threw the baby in there, and then wheeled him or her out. And the mother chased him right on his heels, right behind him, until he slammed this gate in her face. And then she turned to me, and I'm there like this. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And she comes and looks me right in the eyes like that, and then just stormed away, seemingly agitated. And then the baby went into this little box, and I heard mothers crying, and it was a noise I'd never heard from a cow before. It was just this wailing, this bellowing cry. And the baby boys, because they're seen as a waste product, they'll never produce milk, they're sent to the slaughterhouse. These babies, the most gentle, innocent animal. At the slaughterhouse, they get shot in the head with a bolt that fires through their skull into their brain. It pierces their brain. It stuns them. And then they get their throat opened up with a knife and they bleed out. That's the baby boys. The baby girls have the same fate as their mother. Once they're old enough, they're forcibly impregnated. Her babies are taken from her. Baby boys are killed. She's hooked up to milking machines every single day. And after a while, this can cause infections like mastitis, which is very painful. And after 5 to 7 years of repeating this process over and over, she is also sent to the same slaughterhouse as her babies because she can't continue on for any longer. It's so depleting of her body's energy. She's sent to the slaughterhouse. She has her throat slit as well. In nature, cows can live 25 years, maybe 30 years, some of them. This is happening while they're still so young. Not that it would make any difference. Because we call this something. We call this humane slaughter. It happens humane. It's humane. Don't worry, everyone. We do it humanely here. What is that? Humane means to show compassion. How do you compassionately kill somebody who doesn't want to die? Imagine it like this. I've got my brother, Jono. Love him. Treated him good every day. I let him free range all day long. And then one day in his sleep, boom, shoot him in the head. Didn't feel it, didn't see it coming. Humane murder, right? I go to the judge and I say that. And the judge says, what? Humane murder? You murdered him. Obviously less torture before is better, but even if he didn't feel it or see it coming, you robbed him of his life. His most precious gift, the thing that matters most to each and every one of us, you took that from him. That's why murder, no matter how it's done, is one of the most strongly punishable offenses, whether they felt it or they didn't. Because that is a cruelty in itself, taking their life. And it's the same for humans as it's the same for other animal species. Because humans are animals too, don't forget. There is no humane way to kill someone who doesn't want to die. And nothing humane happens inside a slaughterhouse. It's a word used by industry to make us feel better about our choices, to pay someone else to do something very cruel and very violent and very wrong. And most of us would never be able to do that. But even if you could do that, it would still be wrong for you to do it. Because you've got to think of it from the victim's point of view. And if you wouldn't want it done to you, then you shouldn't do it to them.